certainly we had our chances, but didn't play our best game by any stretch of the imagination. And it's football. We got to get better this week and get ready for a good hard week of practice and get ready to go.
Questions? Coach, what do you expect out of App State this week?
They're a good football team. They took Penn State to the wire, went into overtime, and you look at film, like App State always is, a good, solid, well-coached football team, and we know we had a big challenge.
When you went back and watched the offensive tape from Saturday, was there anything that stood out that you want to see fixed?
There's always a lot of things. Those films on Sunday are tough to watch. You just kind of there's so many opportunities in the game that you go through, and of course we had turnovers. We got to eliminate turnovers, and then on top of that, there's those opportunities. Whether it was the 4th and 1, we got to make that. And as a matter of fact, the backside defensive end made the tackle unblocked. Those are things that you got to move the chains right there. And of course, we had a couple opportunities in the kicking game that we didn't convert. And then had a couple of chances on some plays that were big plays that got called back. That those were guys that all those chances give you an opportunity for those 3 points that you need. But again, we didn't execute. We didn't deserve to win.
You said you wanted to go back and take a look at those big plays that got called back.
I tell you, it's hard for me to comment on them. It really is. I can't really say anything. It just looked pretty good from this standpoint.
What was the refs? What was his reason for throwing the flag on Quez? Did he say, or was there?
They said they already got pushed off, but it is what it is. It's football. That stuff happens. You just got to move on. But again, we certainly had other chances other than that play. I mean, we had opportunities time and again to get what we needed, and just didn't take advantage of it.
You brought up that 4th and 1 at the backside end. Was that just a player making a good read on a play, or was there?
I think so. He made a good play, but we didn't. We got to have more precise execution right there from the exchange and get north and south and get that yard. So again, he's the guy that tripped us up, and give that kid credit. Made a good play. But again, we got to make sure we execute on all cylinders.
In terms of offensive line, are you guys still basically same concept, same blocking
Yeah, we
as last season?
We are. We just again, the journey in football is to get better. I think it's coaches, players. We all know it's a long season. The second week does not make a season, but we know we got a long journey, and it's a good wake-up call. We got to be ready to roll each and every Saturday. This week's no exception. Playing an outstanding football team, but we know we've got to be more precise in the things we do.
How did you see the guys react during film session yesterday?
Well, the bottom line is I think they understand. That's the one thing sometimes that when you get beat and you have hard weeks, I think it does wake you up a little bit, and you realize, every Saturday in college football, crazy stuff happens, and anything can happen, and that's something you have to be ready for. You have to have your A game every Saturday, and again, little things. It's not like there's just a tremendous bunch that's got to be corrected. It's just the little things. We got to protect the football. We got to execute on 3rd and 1. We got to do things like that. We got to throw and catch the football. We got to tackle. What I'm saying? We got to do things that allow us to give ourselves an opportunity to win. And I thought that's something. Saturday I didn't think we played our best football game by any stretch of the imagination.
Is there anything that you personally would have liked to have done differently during the game?
There's always things I'd like to do personally different. Again, if you ever have to blame anybody, you blame me. Bottom line is I'm the head football coach, and we always say around here, no man, no one player, no one coach, nobody's gonna lose a game. We're gonna lose it, win it together. That's what we do. We're brotherhood. But the bottom line is I'll take all responsibility for everything in the football program. And we just, again, you look back at a film, there's always a play here, a play there, that in a critical situation. Well, if that one didn't work, well, maybe we should have done that, and I don't think there's very many games that you ever go through that you don't look back on Sunday and say, well, I'd like to have that opportunity over again, win or lose. But again, we just know we got to get better, and we got a good football team. We'll keep plugging, and we're gonna go to work. That's all you can do. You know, that's football is about adversity, and it's about struggles, and not too many seasons I've been through that you don't go through some type of adversity, and that's what's hit now. We just got to go to work, and that's all you can do. Roll up your sleeves and battle and fight back.
You guys struggled, containing, Corey Asuth and Caleb Evans, on the run game last week.
Yeah.
You got Zach Thomas coming in, he was 14 for 14 last week, really impressive against Penn State also.
Yeah.
How do you guys look to contain him?
Well, we got to tackle. You know, a couple times we had him dead to right. Really, where he hurt us more than anything was on a couple scrambles. Wasn't so much run game oriented. It was he just scrambled and took the ball a couple times, and we lost contain, and we had an opportunity to tackle him. You know, and he broke a tackle. So that's something we're gonna focus on hard this week, making sure we're tackling well. And if you get that opportunity for a 6-yard sack, you got to take advantage of it. We can't let him get loose and go haul and make 15 yards. So I don't know what his statistics were for the game running, but I felt like most of his runs were scramble, kind of broken play runs.
Can you talk about what happened on the, I guess it was the 49-yard touchdown, what happened on the back end there?
Yeah, we were in a man-free coverage, and should, you know, certainly liked to have been a little bit closer to it than we were, but we should have got over the top too. So you know, that was to me again. Defensively, we got out of gap once, and we had a coverage error once, and you know, that was on the defense. They basically scored 14 points there, and that was one of the two. You know, 2 big plays, 2 explosive plays. And that's something as a defense you always want to eliminate. But we knew coming into the game, Monroe was an explosive offense. I mean, last year they had continually put up 50 and 60 points. You know, so we knew we were playing a really good offense, and they're a senior-laden team. They had a lot of guys back, so we knew they were capable of making big plays because that's what they had proven all of last year. And but again, you got to eliminate those things, and that's something we're going to do. And I thought, other than a few tackling errors and a couple of big plays, defense, there were some good things on the defensive side, but you can't have it. You know, our objective on defense is to hold them to one less than we get, and on offense get one more than they get. So it's a team game, and it's not an offensive and defensive game. Again, I thought guys like Jalen Adams played a tremendous football game on offense, made all kind of plays, and we did some good things on offense. But we got to get better in all phases. That's the reality of football, and again, that's our journey. Get better this week and better next week.
Have you talked to Shannon and Les about what you might want to do to make some adjustments in the running game?
Well, I always talk to them. We talk every week, and naturally you want to get better every week, you know. But I mean, we've got excellent guys playing and coaching there. We're gonna work to get it better. I mean, that's what we're gonna do. You never. We certainly weren't pleased with the running game on Saturday. That's obvious. You know, who would be? But again, we've had good running output, and we got some young guys there that are just getting their first opportunities to start, but we'll get it together, and we're just going to keep plugging.
I guess I probably should have phrased better. Do you think there are fixes to be made, or do you just need to adjust the things?
No, I mean, we got plays there where we could really get some big plays, you know, we really do, and to me that all comes down to execution, and I think Monroe did at times. They loaded the box up, and when they do, you got to execute in other areas, you know. I mean, football is still a game of chess and tic-tac-toe, and it's a numbers game. So the bottom line is, you know, you got to take advantage of what the defense is giving you. And each week, the defense is going to give you something a little bit different. So that's the game.
2 lost fumbles this past week. Is there anything you guys are going to do with Jack and ball security wise during practice?
No, I mean, yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're going, but again, you know, sometimes when you can't, you know, you think about a lot of, you know, he's sitting there, he's dropping back pass, and he can't see what's happening behind him. The guy comes back and knocks the arm down, or he gets hit from behind. I mean, you know, and then again, those are things that, you know, sometimes give credit to their defensive lineman. You know, he won the battle against our offensive lineman and got the sack, you know, so you can't really blame Jack for that. I mean, he's got he was hit both times from behind, but we do have to get the ball out of our hands if we feel pressure, and we do have to protect the ball, you know, that's something that is, we work on probably more than anybody in the country. And we work on it constantly, so hopefully that'll, will be better this week.
Last interception, was that good defensive play or a bad read, or was it?
Probably we probably didn't have the best read by our receivers right there, you know what I'm saying, it was, you know, we should have broke that route off a little bit shorter. You remember, we could have gotten rid of it, and, they sent them back a fire through there, so we should have broken it off and just popped it on him, but we carried that too far across the middle.
Did you pick players of the week?
We did. Our offensive player of the week was Jalen. He was fantastic. I think, you know, Jalen's that kid that just practices hard, plays hard, and is just had a tremendous football game. Defensively, Jeremy Sangster. Thought Jeremy had a really good game. And Zach Everett on special teams. Zach, it was a big punt Zach had. I thought he played really good.
Anything else for Coach?
All right, guys.
Coach, thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks,
you guys.
Coach.